I've got a little bit of free time here and I've got a video request that I need to get to. And this video request comes from Colton. So Colton, what's up, brother? And if this video turns out to be suitable for YouTube, then I guess I'll also give a what's up, brother to everybody watching on YouTube and a what's up, sister as well. So here's what Colton has to say. Hey LFA, fellow Okie here. I graduated in May 2020 with a finance degree, and I've been employed for about 9 months, making $40,000 a year. I just turned 24 last month. Okay, so for those of you that don't live in a flyover state, okay, he lives in Oklahoma, so $40,000 a year in Oklahoma is the equivalent to probably $75,000 a year in Los Angeles or Miami or Las Vegas or New York City. So it's a pretty decent amount of money for a 24-year-old to be making, especially since he just started this career and he's probably got a lot of opportunity to move up in the near future. Should I try to buy a cheap house for around $100,000 to $130,000 or rent a one-bedroom apartment for around $600 to $650 for this year? I have a girlfriend for 7 months too. I need to get out of my parents' house. I don't have any car payments or anything. Okay, so first of all, there is absolutely no upside to throwing $650 a month away for no reason. Okay, when you're living at your parents' house, you have this ability to save money. When you move out, you're never going to have that chance again. So you might as well save as much as you can. And in the meantime, I think that you should speak with some lenders, get some consulting, find out if you can get approved for a good mortgage at let's say, under 2.5% rate. That's what I would do. Okay, that's what I would do. I would set my limit at 2.5%. And as soon as you get approved for a mortgage at under 2.5%, go ahead and pull the trigger. You know, there's no reason to wait. You're financially stable, you've started your career, you are ready to go. So you might as well do that. Getting an apartment, like I said, you'll just be throwing money away, and there's no reason to do that. Now, we can't end the video right there because that was just too basic, too simple, too easy. So you mentioned your career, you mentioned buying a home, and you mentioned your girlfriend. So those seem like your 3 top priorities right now. And at the age of 24, you are ahead of the game. You are that dude. You know, you've got the money in order. You've got a girlfriend, so I'm assuming women think you're a pretty handsome dude. You sound like a go-getter. So you are that dude that women are going to want to be with. And if this video makes YouTube, guys, this is a guy that you should try to be like. If you're in your 20s, this is what you should strive to be like. He's got his stuff in order. So I don't think you're going to struggle with your home, and I don't think you're going to struggle with your career. You sound driven and ambitious and responsible enough to take care of all of that stuff. So let's make this interesting and let's talk about your girlfriend here. Now, you've just started your career, you're about to buy a home, I'm assuming, and what's next? Your girlfriend is a big piece to this puzzle apparently because you mentioned her. So I'm assuming some sort of marriage or kids are going to be in the near future. Now, sure, you are a responsible, financially stable, career-oriented guy. But in this sphere, in this community, we've seen a lot of financially stable, responsible, career-oriented men make a monumental screw-up that causes them to pay child support for 18 years, sometimes alimony, sometimes even lose their homes, you know, all sorts of stuff. So I think the biggest struggle and the most important decision you can make right now is testing your girlfriend. You've only been together for 7 months and you don't live together yet. So before you move her into your home and decide to potentially spend the rest of your life with her, I think it's important that you test her a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with that. If there's females watching this video and you think that sounds chauvinistic or whatever, that's not the case. If you had a son, you would want your son to test a woman before he marries her. You would be very critical of any woman that he dates. That is, if you are a good mother or a good sister, or if you care about a dude in your life that's part of your family, you would want to see him do well. Now, by testing her in 2021, the most easy test that you can do, and any guys out there, if you want to be in a serious relationship with a woman, this is the test that you give her, okay? In 2021, this thing here, this is an extension of your personality. It's an extension of your desires. It's an extension of your mind, okay? If she gives you the password to her phone, then I think you can move her in and you can take it from there. If she's unwilling to give you the password to her phone, then she's probably hiding something. When you look in somebody's phone, you can usually tell a lot about them, about where their priorities are. You can tell if they are sleeping around. You can tell if a woman's a slut. You can tell if she's shopping around for a new boyfriend. Is she on dating apps? Is she texting with a lot of guys? Or there are a lot of guys in her DMs? You can see if she's a porn addict. A lot of people out there nowadays are porn addicts, and you can see the history on their phone. If she's comfortable and open and trustworthy enough to not have a password on her phone or let you know the password to her phone so you can see what she's up to, then, go ahead and move her in. But the majority of people out there don't want to give up the password to their phone, and the reason why is because they're up to something. They're either on dating apps, they're porn addicts, they're sleeping with a lot of people. They've got something to hide. So I think it's really important that you run that little test on her. And if she's open enough and trustworthy enough, then I think you've got a pretty good one. But the majority of women at the age of 24, if they're single with no kids, they are out there testing the waters. They're as hypergamous as they can possibly be. They're sleeping with good-looking guys. They're going out to clubs. They're having a great time. They're living life like a 24-year-old. And if you want to live your life at the age of 24, you're ready to basically, you're ahead of the rest of the people. Most 24-year-old guys aren't in your shoes, and you're ready to live like a 30-year-old. If she's not ready to live like a 30-year-old, then she's not going to be the right one for you, because obviously she's still got to get that that phase all the girls go through in their 20s. She may still have to get that out of her system. So I would definitely run that test on her. It's as simple as that. I don't want to overcomplicate this. Her phone will tell everything. If she's not on Tinder, if she's not on dating apps, if she doesn't have multiple men texting her, if she checks out clean, then go ahead and move her in, and take it from there. Anyways, I guess that's about all I have for this one. You know what to do. I'm sure you've got it all in order. There's no reason to throw $600 to $650 a month away when you can be buying your own home at a low interest rate. Just make sure you get that interest rate low and don't settle for anything higher than, I would say, 2.5. Now, again, test your girlfriend. Don't be stupid. There's a lot of guys that rush things. They move too fast and they end up screwing their whole entire lives up. Happens all the time. Don't be that guy. Anyways, I hope this video was somewhat informative, and I guess this one will be good enough for YouTube, so I'm going to go ahead and post it on there as well. So thank you, Colton, for the video request, and thanks everybody on YouTube for watching this. Like the video and comment and give Colton some support. You know, we're all part of this community where we're all, discussing things, swapping notes, trading information. We're helping each other get better. So, like the video, comment, give him something good to give him some good reinforcement. Drop your best advice to him. And I guess that's all I have for today. Until next time, see ya.